How many times did they say we ain't good? I dream.
Third, this is how we kick it. Mi casa, su casa. I'm ecstatic about it like I'm Blanca. When I pick at you, ain't no asking who. Speed game beyond chakalaka. The ultimate level with an infinite high score that eyes go, eyes closed. Serve bombs on the tray like I'm Chris Islam. And I'm straight for the kill cause I'm no street fighter. My apocalypse is not to be missed. Finna be coming soon to a life near you. Better hide your role models, man, I lost my morals. That Kanye persona, I give a fuck, I wanna snatch Simon says at gunpoint and tell him to tell y'all to drop dead, then give him a one shot like a one-win pool at proof break. It's a shootout buffet when your runs get. It's the 03 villain on the 201 chilling. The bars, verse and bars written out, son is spitting. I ain't me, my nigga, the...
Shit! This guy is crazy. Yeah, man, we out here. It's Luke. I got Louie van Wolf in my studio. You know, it's going down, man. Without further ado, it's Mr. LiveT, Mr. LiveT Music. We live! Niggas!
Live.
Shit!
Live.
Shit.
How is?
Gentlemen.
Yeah,
Gentlemen.
yeah.
What was that? Like, nigga.
A little spill of me going
Louie,
underground a little
this guy, I don't know. How do you handle this guy, man?
He's
do whatever he wants to do.
God damn, he's brutal.
like, tell us the dynamics between you guys. How do you guys feed off each other?
He's more of a professionalist. I'm more of an experimental guy, so
Hence
that
the hair.
hence the hair. Hence the hair, you know?
Yeah.
I've been experimenting. So I would like to think that he kind of sharpens me where I'm kind of off a little bit, you know?
Yeah.
So I like keeping him around. I've known him for a long time and we've been making music together since then.
How is working with Luke? Like clearly he's an unorthodox person. He's out there, and when are you like laid back? So how is it working with this guy?
It's going good because he's open to new things all the time. When I come up with something new, I like this Macy. He always just jumps on it, even if he doesn't do it perfectly. But he always tries, you know, and he translates it into his own way. And I think that's the thing that I like most about him as an artist.
So, the journey, guys. Like, I think your stories are very important.
Sure.
Like, so that's merely what I want to hear from you guys. Like, when you start rapping, where you from, you know, because like, nigga, with skills like yours, man, I didn't even know you, dog. Like, until somebody was like, yo, have you heard this guy, Luke? You know?
Hey, bro, we've been pushing. I'd say this is like my 7th year doing hip hop because I started off dancing and all when the culture of dancing was still living here in Maritzburg. I started dancing, and then after the whole dancing phase, I said, nah, let me try out this music thing. It was more of a calling.
Then, like, it's a calling for most of the niggas because, like, I've spoken to other people and bro, they say, you know, it's truthfully, it's there.
Yeah, it's there, bro, because it hits, that's in. It's a culture, and you can't really ignore it when it hits you, you know? And now he was more in the house type of feel. And doing crumb beats. Imagine doing crumb beats. So we were like, yo, Louie, hook us up with a beat. But first, he didn't really like trust us, so he was like, okay, I'm gonna do y'all a beat. Alright. Only after when we came back second round, he did us this one beat, jumped on it. It wasn't even a finished project, was it? We didn't finish that beat. Back then there was still just 3 of us. It was me, Fortune, and Mizzy. And we were at the GLM. Mizzy dropped out on GLM, and then it was me, Fortune, as rappers, and Louie was our producer. From there, it was just uphill from there. Struggle though was there, always there, struggle. So,
like from house, how difficult was it moving from house to hip hop? Because it was growing, bro. The culture was actually, you know.
It was difficult because like most people who make a house, at that point, we had to admit to the industry is slowly dying. And hip hop is basically overtaking us in everything. So what I did was to take what I already know from musically from the house and bring it to the hip hop and everything else. And it wasn't really difficult. So I think once you stop being ignorant and you just embrace other cultures in music, everything just falls right into place. It just gets there.
Yeah.
Very
Like I can see it in your
Yeah,
eyes.
yeah,
man. The word is yeah, but you know.
Right there, man.
Hey, bro. Let's talk GML Nation.
Yeah.
Like, I like the tape. I like how you guys blended together, and your sound is absolutely. Let's not go to the beats, but the way these guys were actually, spitting. So how did GLM work? Like, what was the highlights of GLM? What the movement GLM? Tell me about that.
GLM is an abbreviation of Getting Life Made.
Yeah.
So we everything that we did was life-based. Even our music was conscious tip.
Yeah.
Even though we tried to do some songs that would fit in.
Turn up the truth.
Yeah, we tried to do some songs that would fit in with what's playing now. You check. But most of all, if you take a look at that EP, Fully Half Broken, our second EP, it was a very, very, very heartfelt EP.
Yeah, it was
has
emotional.
Yeah,
It's an
very
emotional piece.
very emotional
piece,
EP.
man.
I think we were all in that space, a very emotional space back then.
Yeah,
when
and
we
it
did
kind
it.
of like took 2 years to put
Yeah,
it
it
together.
took 2 years because we didn't really know exactly the direction is like until we were halfway through it.
Shit, bro.
Shit,
Bro. Guys, that tape.
A 22 track tape.
Shit, bro.
22.
Shit, bro.
And that wasn't our first mixtape. Our first was, what do you call it?
Through the eye.
Through the Eyes. And it had like 13 tracks.
No, we had like more. It was like 20 something now.
Yeah, that's the first EP, that first mixtape kind of showed the potential in us.
Yeah.
So we strived on to doing the second mixtape.
Yeah.
After that, we said, nah, let's do like solo projects and see where this would take us, as each artist has to be like a pillar in this group, you check? Yeah.
Like, guys, so you guys have been working, bruh, and it's impressive. Me and my society are really impressed with you guys. Like, take us through some of the highs and lows of your career. Like, as in Jogoban 7 like where you guys actually felt, nah, Louis dog, hey bro, I just wanna quit this shit, man. Fuck, shit ain't working out.
So many times.
I think
man.
people need to know those
Hey,
experiences.
so many times.
Need to know what you guys go through.
One of the others was the fact that we hadn't had a paying show.
Yeah.
We haven't seen money come through off this music.
Yeah.
Maybe not as much, maybe something like they'll buy beats for sure. It's not enough though for the effort that you put in this music. So there were times where you'd feel like, when is this gonna happen? Is it gonna happen?
Yeah, bro.
Or is it not? Because you keep on getting props from people and it ends there with props. So it's like, oh dude, good. Sure,
can't eat.
thank you. Now you can't really make a
Not
living off
compliments.
prop, and it kind of hits you.
Do you guys preferably think that not being able to handle the business side of your music is the cause of that?
Partly. I think there's some things that musicians shouldn't really handle.
Yeah.
Like, we are artists, and our main purpose is to make art. We tap into different emotions and memories, and really having to handle the money part and the shows and all of that, it really fucks with that. Yeah, but it's better when you have people who believe in what you do and are willing to invest in it. I think that's the main thing that I'm an artist. The place where we are in mind really need.
Alright, appreciate it, niggas. I gotta pay them bills. We at game. We using their studios, man. We out here, man. I'm still with Luke and Louie van Wolf. I gotta pay the bills, man. We live.
Yeah, live baby.
Live, baby. Check this.
She just smiled from the bag. Niggas saw me and they felt it in the guts. Tell a nigga what, I be crazy with the stuff. Chilling at the red brick, juggling this fire, I'm Hussein in my lane. Aye, Kuzani put a safe in your face like Fagale Mali. I reminisce on hard nights, me and bad moves, talked about better moons. Dear God, wine shit never happened soon. But either way, I saw it shining from the far horizon. Got me slaving up till the time of sunrise. Now I party with the moon and I'm fired up. I'm talking whole squad in it like a gangbang. I'm talking text from the bank like Luke. I'm talking run up on you like do. Now I'm running out of words and your verse ain't complete, but I still do this shit, nigga.
Shit! Louie, we in the presence. Guys, I'm actually in the presence of the next generation musicians. Without further ado, it's Mr. LiveT Music. I'm still out here with these niggas. Luke Louie van Wolf, you know. We live! Shit! Guys, the track. Take me through the emotion.
Still do would be more like an anthem.
Yeah.
For anyone to motivate themselves to prosper in life.
Yeah.
I think if you listen to that track, you might feel inspired to carry on doing what you always love to do.
Yeah.
You know, most people here, there's a lot of trap going out here, you know? There's a lot of trap. It's not influential. It's club banging and everybody just dancing in. We're trying to make shit last.
Yeah.
We're trying to cough up some classics. Trying to cough up some classics.
Don't worry, man. With this guy in your corner, the classics all the way. Because I'm going to this thing. Like, dude, you don't look a day over 26, and you're already making classic beats like that.
Well, on the Still Do, we kind of worked with overseas people.
Yeah.
Germany.
Yeah.
Germany.
The first half of the beat was done by a German group called Dope Boys. Yeah. The second part, which Angarai is what was done by me. Yeah. So he got a hold of it and came to me. I say recorded all complete
On the beat,
yeah.
Of course.
Then I heard, I was like, wow, this is incredible. He really killed it. I think I spent one night ago and I figured now the following day at Nancy Penny. And he, my ears were, and we just ran with it.
Bruh, you trust this guy.
He sharpens me.
This guy, he looks
It's like a pencil and
How
a
can
sharpener.
you trust a guy that looks nervous all the time? But he's got a good beat, man.
Hey, you got a good soul too.
Shit,
Damn.
like your beats are half broken, fully half broken. Yes, those beats, they have a jazzy type feel to it.
Yeah.
You know, have you always had that type of background, or is it just when you started making hip hop beats, you felt like this was your strongest sound?
I think, even in Agui House, I was more into the soulful stuff, you know, the deep tech stuff and the jazzy stuff. I think I've always really been drawn to the more traditionally musical elements to songs, and I think even when you check out the songs that we sampled, it's songs that are really jazzy or indie or just really soulful, really classic.
They are those are beats that you just can't have enough.
Hey.
Tell us about your weird kind of way of rapping, dog. Because like out there, dog, like when you start hearing this guy, you kind of have this feel like this nigga's off tune. But you know, when you get used to him, it's like shit. Okay. And you actually get to listen to his lyrics. You know, he actually controls your beats. If you guys understand what I'm trying to say. Like where in situations whereby beats, he would change the way he spits to accommodate that loop lies of it. How hard is it for you, or does it just come naturally?
Well, I would say spitting, that part comes naturally, but trying to fit in a beat,
Yeah.
and that takes time. That takes time because now you have to listen to the the beat kind of talks to you as a rapper.
Yeah.
It kind of talks to you. So every time I lay something down, I know I can't do something that's already out here.
Yeah.
You know, I can't be chasing on a trend. I try to make sure that I come through with something fresh, something new, something not heard of before. And then in that sense, it just kind of mixes up with this whole voice of mine, and then what happens is that
bro.
I'm off but I'm on.
Hey, yo, like it often sometimes sounds as if he's singing more than rapping.
Yeah.
Yeah, but like, how do you do that? Like, I think your fans,
Drag words. Most rappers would say, oh, he's killing off the bars, he's dragging words. But, you know, sometimes it's important
Yeah.
to rise and rap and project something that will easily come to people's ears. Understandably, makes sense, but easy on the tongue to catch too. So I write in a form that anyone who's anyone can listen to.
Yeah.
Check, yeah.
We appreciate, man. As the live team, as the live
Makes it
society.
easier for
Yeah.
amagama sahlangane with the instruments.
Yeah.
Kube ngazi the voice is just another instrument in the song.
Yeah.
And don't worry, he hears all of my raw shit. He fixes all of my... He's tired of my voice. He's tired of my voice, but...
That's
Guys, I'm really big on collaborations. Like, just to mention a few, who are some of the local cats you guys want to work with or have worked with?
Yo, there's a lot of
As
people.
a duo like this, not like separately, because Showcase now is being featured on other tracks, you know, but I'm saying, like as a duo, can't you? Like,
As a duo, I think there's a guy called TD, so
I interviewed him.
Hashish, yeah.
The Hashish, he was on my
He
show.
is incredible.
Yeah.
He's an tape last year.
And we all did.
Yeah, into him. Really good.
They all did,
Yeah,
they
it's
all
the
did.
guys from Robert Prime.
Yeah.
Also really good. And the guys from Sugar Water.
Yeah.
Zolani, F Note.
Yeah, those guys have been on my show.
That was
Like, shout out
really
to
good.
all those niggas. You know what, man? Being on my show is giving you guys props, you know? Yeah, man. So, Jay, all those guys.
All those guys. And there's a bunch of others. There's a lot of talent. There's a lot of talent.
It's the thing, some people are shy or some people are unprivileged to be in the studio.
Yeah.
But there's a lot of talent out here. And I try to work with as much people as I can. Because one, Izanda's a kizan.
Yeah, but Hashish mentioned something like that. If you want to be an artist here in PNP trying to make it on your own, you're in the wrong city, dog.
Yeah.
You're in the wrong industry.
Wrong.
If your intention is to stay away from people, this is not the town for you.
Yeah.
It's not gonna happen. It's really not gonna happen. You need people that you need people who do the same job as you, who understand how you work, how you feel, because those are the people who are gonna support.
You need some hometown respect.
Yes. Shout out to that hometown respect, man. You know, we out here in the 033. My guy, let's go behind the scenes. Let's talk equipment, because as much as this is an informative show, but when you're trying to start something, like, you often don't know what I should get, what's the best equipment, what's the best software to use. So since you guys have been in the game, let's say I was a kid trying to get into music or beat making, what do you guys suggest I use, and that has really worked for you guys well over the years?
Okay, first thing, computer system. Something in a 4 gig RAM or anything higher.
Yeah.
A processor 2.5 gigahertz or higher.
Yeah.
My softwares, I know 3 that are really good. The FL Studio, the Ableton Live, the Mixcraft. The FL Studio is the one that I use the most because it's versatile. There's not a single thing it doesn't do, and it's the simplest one to use. Ableton, if you're more of a live person and you can play like my keys, I would suggest Live. Kodwa ke MX Craft is mostly for experimenting. It's mostly for experimenting. It has a hell of a lot of sounds, really soulful sounds. I'm a sounds for I'm a ballads, and for mostly like the new genres like the trap soul. In my sounds that are really good for those genres that are like that. Kodwa ke, if you really want to do music, I would research it, find out everything that you can, tempos, key, scales, vocal projections, all of those things. Make sure Guti, at least you know all of those things, because they really come into play, because that's what sets you apart from others. I think that's basically it.
Let's talk future projects. Let's talk Guti Pelambis. You guys need to integrate. So what do you guys plan? So my fans and your fans want to know, Guti, these guys, what are they up to, man? You know? So yeah, give us a bit of a brief on your scope here.
Well,
what can we expect?
As recently we just dropped the Still Do, and the Still Do is the single coming from my EP, solo EP, which I'd like to call Third Lane Flows. And I'm gonna be dropping another one soon after the visuals for Still Do. I'm gonna be dropping another track. So it's gonna be a 7-track EP, and you can expect this on May. Yeah, you can expect this on May.
Any interesting information that you guys might be forgetting that your fans want to know about?
Well, being the guys that we are, we kind of now represent also another party which would be called 03 Creations. It's a label whereby they signed the boy, and it's a label, basically it was made here for here to support
from the Red Brick City. Yes, it's finally, I'm happy that we have a record label in America. Yeah,
legit.
Carry on.
We're still starting off, and we really love each and everyone's support on this, even though we're going to put as much effort as possible. And shout out to Nas, I hope she's watching.
Shout out to you, Miss Manager.
I'm bringing a whole lot of people with me. First of all, there's Fortune, he's also a member of GLM. There's Ace, there's Catchphrase, there's Buster, right?
Yeah.
There's a whole lot of rappers that are coming through with this whole thing that I'm coming with, because it's going to be Volume 1, Volume 2, Volume 3 of Third Lane Flow.
I appreciate that, man. So you heard it, man. How do we find you guys on social media? Starting with you, Louis.
Mina, it's Louie van Wolf on Facebook. You can get me on Instagram, same name. On YouTube, same name. On Tumblr, same name. Twitter, okay, I'm always on Twitter. If you want to contact me, go on Twitter. That's basically it, because WhatsApp.
Free Twitter.
Yeah.
Free Twitter type of guy, you know? Free Twitter.
Thank you, MTN. And
probably gonna get a sponsor for that.
yeah. MTN, give me free data. So yeah.
Luke, I really need it. How do we find you?
Basically, I'm one handle for almost all of my socials. It's Luke_03third. Basically, you can find me more on Twitter. I'm also on MTN type of guy. Hey, came with the phone. Came with the phone. How was I supposed to deny that? WhatsApp, I'm sorry, we can't be giving out numbers just yet. So bookings, you can catch in our profile edits. You can find our emails there. Our
if you
links
don't
will
get
be
us,
there.
just contact at 03third Creations on Twitter. They will definitely get to us.
Alright, gentlemen, it's been a pleasure. And for this, I'm probably going to be the man in the hood. Anyway, it's me, Mr. LiveT Music. I'm out here with Luke and Louie van Wolf. Remember guys, I'm out here to promote you, promote yourself on social media. It's me, Mr. LiveT. Without further ado, we live!
While I had the dreams with open eyes, but mama didn't get it through. So this is me showing mama this is it for me. With the shit, man, I always feel I got it all. Numbing out the struggle, got me crying out for joy. A lot of shit in the past that I took to heart. Shit, fast forward, you still in the picture. No filters in the picture, real niggas get the picture cut. Love for my city, no love for my city. I